All right, today we're diving into an idea that could completely change the game for lesson planning. What if AI wasn't just a tool, but your actual creative partner? Let's see what that looks like. Seriously, for all you educators out there, just think about this. What if those hours you spend staring at a blank page just vanished? What if you could get a high-quality, really thoughtful first draft of your next unit in, like, minutes? That's the powerful promise we're going to unpack today.
But look, this isn't just about going faster. It's about making our plans better. It's about trading that blank page for a plan that is truly future-ready, one that's designed to connect with our students in a much deeper way.
So what do we even mean by future-ready? Well, it's not just a buzzword. It's a plan built on 3 big ideas. 1. Giving students more agency, more say in their learning. 2. Connecting it to the real world. And 3. Using inclusive design so that every single student has a chance to shine. The real trick here is baking these ideas in from the very start. Okay, so how do we make this happen? Well, let's meet your new creative partner, an AI co-designer. And I really want you to focus on that word co. This is not about replacing your expertise as an educator, not at all. It's about amplifying it with some really powerful AI support.
You know, the best way to think about this is like a pilot and a co-pilot. You, the educator, are always the pilot. You're setting the destination, you're making the critical calls, you're in command. The AI, that's your co-pilot. It's there to handle some of the routine stuff, offer up suggestions, and help you navigate more smoothly, so you can focus on the big picture.
So what does this actually look like in practice? It's not some abstract theory. It's a really straightforward 4-step process. Let's take a quick walkthrough. The whole process is super simple and structured. First, you upload a template. Second, you answer a few key questions. Third, the AI helps you code-generate a draft. And finally, and this is the most important part, you refine it and make it your own. So let's break each of those down. Step 1 is all about starting from a place of quality. Instead of that terrifying blank page, you kick things off by uploading a curated, future-ready unit planner template. These are already designed with those core principles we just talked about, so you've got a really solid foundation to build on from the get-go.
Now we're at step 2. And this is where the AI starts to feel less like a machine and more like a really good instructional coach. It doesn't ask for boring facts. It asks these deep, reflective questions, like, what are your learners curious about? It gets you to tap into that deep knowledge you have about your own students and bring that right into the process.
And then, in step 3, this is where the magic happens. Based on your answers, the AI generates a pretty comprehensive draft. So instead of a blank page, you get a compelling unit overview. You get learning goals, activity ideas, even specific ways to bring in student voice and choice. It's not the final product, but man, it is a huge head start. But remember, that draft is just the beginning. Step 4, refine and iterate, is where your professional judgment, your creativity, and your unique understanding of your students, that's where you really take the lead. This brings us to what is maybe the most crucial concept in all of this: expertise in the loop. It's a simple promise. At every single stage, you, the educator, are firmly in the driver's seat. The AI is a powerful tool for sure, but you are always the one making the final decisions. And because the AI gives you a draft, not a directive, the whole process is designed to be incredibly flexible. You can tweak it, you can completely overhaul it, or you can just find one little nugget of an idea and decide to run with that. It's really just a dynamic jumping-off point for your own creativity.
This slide just lays out that partnership perfectly. See how it works? The AI assists. It generates drafts, it suggests ideas, but you have control. You're the one revising the tone for your classroom, you're adding the specific scaffolds your students need, you're differentiating for every learner. The AI is simply adapting to your commands and following your lead, always.
And think beyond just planning by yourself. Imagine walking into your next team meeting not with a blank agenda, but with a rich, detailed draft that you can all dig into. This process gives your entire team a powerful starting point to discuss, to debate, and to build something amazing together. So we end right back where we started, but hopefully with a totally new perspective. The question isn't if you can build a better unit plan faster. The real question is, with a capable co-pilot ready to help, where will you choose to steer your next lesson? What new creative places will you and your students get to explore?